Hey friends, it's Freya at Spirit Healer Tarot. Welcome to my channel. For those of you who are coming back, I appreciate you coming back. It's good to see you again. And for those who are new, welcome. This is a tarot reading channel that is dedicated to those who are on a spiritual journey and who know they're on a spiritual journey and who are looking for guidance to help them walk their journey in a good way. I definitely am sending out lots of love to all my Gemini friends who are having birthdays this month. Happy birthday. You guys are the fun sign of the zodiac. I got lots of fun with my Gemini friends. So these readings are for the month of May 22nd to June 22nd, 2017. And I also want to have just a moment to acknowledge that May has been a really challenging month for some people, myself included. There is a shamanic group that I follow called the Power Path, and they are based out of Santa Fe, New Mexico, and every month they send out their newsletter, and for the month of May, the theme for their newsletter was instability, and that's definitely something that I've felt in the last few weeks. And instability can be, you know, there can be good things coming in, but they definitely shake up the foundations that you have currently built and are standing on. So for those people like me who, you know, sometimes change is challenging for, just sending you some love and some compassion. And I hope that these readings for the month of June, or for the month of Gemini, are helpful to you, and that they bring some hope and some stability in the moving through the instability. And we'll see what the cards say shortly. A couple of announcements. I am offering my YouTube viewers a $45 special for June. So for $45, you can get a reading for me, and I usually do it either via Skype or I send you a video, depending on what time zone you're in and if our schedules match up. And then, so just reach out. I've got my email below. Just reach out and let me know that you're interested in that for the month of June and that you saw me here on YouTube, and we'll get that going. And then the other announcement I have is for the month of July, I will actually be on the East Coast the whole month. I'll be in New York City. So those of you on the East Coast who want to do a personal reading in person with me, go ahead and let me know that you're interested in that. Send me an email, let me know where you'll be, we'll schedule it. And I would love to do that for you guys in person. But do it now. Get on the thing now, because it feels like a month is a long time, but it's not really, and time definitely books up fast, especially on the East Coast for some reason. I don't know why. Anyway, I think that's all I want to share. And happy birthday to all my Geminis again. Hello, dear Sagittarius. How are you guys today? This is your reading, Love and Spirituality reading for the month of May 22nd through June 22nd, 2017. Thank you for your patience on these readings. And as I was meditating for you before I turned on the video, I got this image of an angel kind of going shh, like that, like with her finger in front of her mouth and just saying shh. So I don't know, I'm sensing be quiet. I'm not sure if that means with your words or be quiet within, but that was the image that came, was shh. So take that for what it's worth, and I'm going to pick the deck of cards that wants to come for you for this reading today. Give me 1 second. I think the Thoth deck wants to come. And these are Aleister Crowley's Thoth cards. Okay, So I've shuffled the cards already, and I'm just going to go ahead and say my prayers. And I ask that the white light surround us, the light of protection, understanding, and healing. I ask that my guides come through and speak clearly this day for our understanding. May all of my Sagittarians' intentions be heard and answered. And I ask that this reading be for the highest and best of all concerned. I ask this through all my teachers. Please show us the messages and the energies for the month of May 22nd through June 22nd, 2017, for my dear Sagittarian viewers. I would like Sagittarians to have love in their lives, to be in loving relationships, to have creative work that is fulfilling, and to be guided always to their highest destiny. And I ask this through all my teachers. Show us the messages and energies for Sagittarius for the month of May 22nd through June 22nd, 2017. Okay, that feels good. We're going to do the same spread that we did last time, which is 4 cards, past, present, future, and a spiritual guidance for the month. That one's winning. Okay. All right, Sag. What does the month have in store for you? You're coming into the month with the energy of the Princess of Wands in reverse. The next card is the Devil in reverse. That's your present. Future card is the Ten of Discs, upright. And your spiritual guidance is the Ace of Wands, also in reverse. Okay. So give me a moment to take a look at these cards and let the traffic pass by, and I'll be right back. Hey everyone. Okay, I'm back. The first thing that I noticed when I laid out the spread is that you are a fire sign, and you've got 2 fire sign cards, and they're both in reverse, and they're sort of flanking the reading. So the cards in the middle are being flanked by your energy, which is good. And the cards are both upside down. And I remember, the beginning message was shh, quiet. So I'll start off by telling you what I'm feeling for you guys in the past. Here's the Princess of Wands in the upright. She's all fire, she's all passion, she's young, and she usually has a vision and is working to manifest it. She's creative and she's working to manifest it in the world. She is the youngest. She would be the page in one of the more traditional Rider-Waite decks. And usually pages are also about messages. Now when I look at this card and correlating it to the meditation message that I got, what I'm sensing to tell you is that your passion has sort of entered you into the month a little upside down, meaning your passion's gotten you into trouble a little bit. Maybe you were a little too speaking out of turn. Something about your passion has gotten unbalanced. So you enter the month a little bit not in balance with your internal passionate energy. Okay? There may have been a fight with a lover or a loved one. There may be some tension at work. And regarding work, this could also be the card of having a lot of creative ideas, but not being able to implement them at work. So feeling a little bit blocked or stymied in your creative endeavors. Okay, so that's the energy you're coming into the month with. And don't be so alarmed by it. It's just an energy. It shifts and it changes. So you can put this in the upright again. It's just some information for you about how you're coming into the month. The present is this Devil card, and it came in reverse. So what I'm sensing for you guys is you're working to overcome the things that bedevil you, the things that throw you off, the things that make you lose your cool, right? This sort of stuff, things that shake you upside down. And sometimes these are things that we have great attachment to. The devil is sometimes, it's usually associated with addictions. So things that you are so attached to that you can't let go of, your self-image, how others see you, how you see yourself. In the upside down, what the message that I'm getting is that you're letting go, or you're coming to terms with overcoming these tendencies of self-sabotage, of being so married to pleasure that it makes you forget about your responsibilities or your projects, or that sort of thing. Hold on, I'm getting a lot of different messages and they're kind of all over the place. Let me just hone in. So what I'm getting is that you're observing yourself with this card. You're observing yourself this month, and you're noticing where you are pulled off course by your attachments, by your addictions, just by people who are, super charismatic and who like to take you off your path, right? There's a little bit of a sense of I'm enjoying myself, and I'm enjoying myself so much that I can't get to work on time, or I'm enjoying myself so much that I'm forgetting about these certain things that I need to get done. Enjoyment is great when it's in balance, right? The devil upright. That's like you taking into account your sensual pleasures, your sensual being nature, enjoyment, and enjoying it in a balanced way, not being bound to it. And here you're kind of like, I'm a little bit bound to these things. Let me try and break some of those chains that bind me. And so this month you're observing, what are those chains that bind you? What are the things that you need to take a look at and break free from, so that you can have this. I think this is a big concern for you guys this month. 10 of Discs, wealth, happiness, having it all on the material plane. This is the future that you're working towards, and this is the future that you want to receive in. And believe me, when Sagittarians want something, all they have to do is envision it, and the things that they want come to them, as long as they don't get stuck in this energy, which is the challenge for you this month. And also coming out of this energy. Now, 10 of Discs is a pretty good card. I think for you guys it means that this month will remind you what your material goals are. We all have the material goals that we have in this life. For some people it's buying a house. For some people it's getting a specific kind of degree or job. For some people it's making a specific amount of money. Whatever that is for you, that feeling of well-being on the physical plane, that's what you're getting clear on this month. And it's also, I'm hearing it's also, that's what's coming towards you this month, right? Well-being on the physical plane. So really good card to to have in your future. Now, the spiritual guidance is interesting. The spiritual guidance is the Ace of Wands in reverse. And, right, so right before my reading, I pulled an angel guidance card for you guys, and it's the guidance card of light. And you guys are fire signs, right? So here's your light upside down in the beginning of the month. Here's your light upside down at the as the spiritual guidance for the month. And I think the reason why it's upside down is it's asking you to consider where you can shine your light the brightest. I think the message for the month is you're kind of keeping your light dimmed a little bit, and that may be a good thing, you know. So that message, dimming your light a little bit, that can be a good thing if you're observing. If you're in the mode of observance and you're kind of dimming your light in order to not shine so bright so you can observe your surroundings a little more clearly, that's okay. And I think for you guys, I think you long to shine your light brightly and to just live bright and live big. You're Sag, you know? You're the visionaries. And so consider, again, it's a lot of considerations. Consider where right now you might be dimming your light for the purpose of getting here and the purpose of getting here. You want to be shining your light bright and upright. You might not feel so safe doing that right now, and that's okay. You know, you're being quiet right now. And so think about light, your light, how you're shining it, how you would like to shine it in the future, and just notice where the gap is between how you're shining your light now and how you'd like to shine it in the future. I think June is a month of assessing and observing for you guys. It's not a month of action. It looks like they're telling you stop and consider. Look at these things. This is your goal, right? This 10 of discs, having everything that you want in life is your goal. And look at how your light is doing and where it's shining and where it's not, and, you know, make a list of the adjustments that you might want to make this month. I think that is the message for you guys this month. Let me just see if there's a gateway card, goddess guidance card. Yeah, let me pull a goddess guidance card for you guys. So the month of May was pretty unstable. The month of June looks like it's a month where you're going to be doing some kind of assessing / reality checking for yourselves about where you are and where you want to go. And looking at some of the things that bedevil you in your path, like what are the things that knock you off path. So with all this assessing and looking in and kind of like experimenting with how you're shining your light, let's pull a goddess oracle for you to help you through the month. Please, goddesses, give us some help for the month for our dear Sagittarians, to help them walk their month in a good way. Another sign got this card as well. Guardian. You and your loved... so I don't know that this message is necessarily for you guys. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. I think for you this month, the message is that fire and that aim. See how Artemis is just kind of like aiming her bow and arrow to her target, which I think for you guys is this, right? You want this. And she's using the light to help her see where she wants to go. So use your light this month to help you see where you want to go, to help you focus on the path forward. It's not a month, I don't think, for implementation. I mean, you know, work is work, that you need to do things. and to move forward on the everyday projects that you have at your workplace, in your creativity. But take into account some assessing this month. Assess your target, assess how, which weight of arrow you need to use, assess the amount of light that you need to see clearly to get what you want. All right? Pretty straightforward reading for you guys this month. Looks like a good entryway into the summer. Speaking of summer, I'll be traveling. I think I shared that with you in the intro. So do get in touch soon if you do want a reading with me. I'm offering that special in June, and then in July I'll be on the East Coast. And I hope to stay connected with all my YouTube viewers while I'm away. We'll see what the situation is. There's a lot of logistics to hammer out. So be well until I see you again. Take care. Bye-bye.